Hello guys, this is Paul McWhorter, and today we are looking at the SmartWeigh Pro Pocket Scale. You can see that it's a small unit. This would not really be something you would probably use as a kitchen scale, but it's more like something that you would take if you, let's say, go to estate sales and flea markets and maybe buy and sell estate jewelry or coins. It would be just a wonderful thing to take along with you so that if you saw a gold chain or something like that, you would know exactly what you were getting into. It's a very well made little unit. It comes in a little plastic protective case. You could probably also use this as a weighing tray. And then the scales themselves are protected very well, so this is going to travel well. It's got a little bit of cover for the top balance so that you would not be coming in and somehow damaging this. You got to understand with these scales that the weight part itself does tend to be a little bit sensitive, and so you wouldn't want to be banging it around. So it's nice to have a little bit of a cover and a case to go with it. This is just a very simple unit to operate. To turn it on, you just press the button. When you turn it on, the first thing that you see is that you have a very bright, pretty blue, high contrast LCD display, very readable, looks very nice. And then you can see that when you turn it on, it zeroes itself. So whatever is on there, when you turn it on, it will zero out. So if we wanted to use this, maybe we were measuring something and we wanted to have a little bit of a tray up there, we put the tray up there and we turn it on, and you can see that when it comes on, it comes back to zero. So it's going to be ignoring the weight of the tray. And that's just a really cool feature, because sometimes you want to use a tray, sometimes you don't want to use a tray. You just, however you want it, you turn it on and it will come up to zero in that configuration. The other nice thing is this has a lot of different scales on it. For depending on what you're weighing, you might want different scales. Interestingly enough, DWT is penny weight, and so I guess there are some people that still use penny weight. If you do, then this has you covered. It also has OZT for ounces, troy ounces. It has G for grams, ounces, normal ounces, and then it has grains. And so this has just about anything that you would want, and particularly useful, I say again, for like the types of things that you might be buying jewelry or coins. And so just to show you here, we will come back and zero it out because I messed with it a little bit. It's at 0 grains, and I can show you just a gold ring on there. Comes up very precisely, very quickly to 84 grains. I'm going to go ahead and measure in ounces, I think. And since this is gold, we're going to do troy ounces, okay? So that would be 0.18 troy ounces. You would want to combine that with the carat designator on the gold to figure out exactly how much gold you have. But you can see we come up 0.18, we take it off, we go back to 0, we put it on there, we go to 0.18. Notice how it comes to that reading fairly quickly. You take it off, it goes back to 0, you put it on, and it goes back to 0.18. And that's what we want to see. We really want to see reproducibility in our measurements, and we want to see it come to a measurement quickly and not to be jumping around. Just as a guide on these things, you do want to put them on a very flat surface and a hard surface and not something that's bumpy. They do need a good, all of these types of scales need a good flat level place to get an accurate measurement. I really like these. I think that they are a very nice set of scales. I'm impressed with what I've seen from them, and they just seem to be very well built. I mean, I like the feel of them. I like the case of them, and so I'm really positive on these, and I can really recommend these to you. Thank you.